Remember what I posted this video on June 2nd, 2026? Flashback, spring 2025.
He just loves it. Jasper loves this. Why do Wolverines like to get their gums massaged? This is crazy. The Wolverine wants to see tourists. Pretty good teeth for being 17, I gotta say.
Remember this piece that I posted in May? May 8th, 2026. Today, the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center made this post about my Wolverine. What about this one that I posted in November? November 4th, 2025. So did Kitty have surgery then? Did she have some kind of oral surgery? After all these federal veterinarians checked her out? I'm gonna call the zoo and see if I can find the answer.
Wait while I transfer your call. You have reached the Animal Department. For information about food donations, press 1. To reach Curator Sam Levin, press 2. Record your message at the...
For calling the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center.
Hello, this is Steve Kroschel. I'm the owner of Jasper the Wolverine. I'd just love to get an update about his condition. God bless you, thank you. You know my number, but here it is, 907. I predicted all this was going to happen. Remember this video?
Been 3 weeks after the raid of his wildlife center in Haines, Steve Kroschel is demanding the Alaska Department of Fish and Game finish what they've started and remove all of his remaining animals. He tells Alaska's news source he's no longer in the country. Ben White has been in contact with him and joins us in the newsroom.
No, that's right, Rebecca. Steve Kroschel sent Fish and Game officials an email earlier this week that said they needed to remove any remaining animals immediately. He tells me he's now at a wildlife sanctuary in Russia. He fears for his animals, saying they are, quote, as doomed as I am. He said, writing in part, the Russia of 2025 is not Stalin-esque, but the violence at my park was. A Fish and Game spokesperson confirmed that they have not yet returned to Kroschel's property.
This broadcast was July 19th. It's now November 16th, 2025. And they still haven't come back to my park. Yeah. And now it's June 26th, 2026. A year after the raid today. And they still haven't come back. This strategy of keeping silent, the zoo and the state of Alaska can mean only one thing now. It's a legal strategy to cover their corrupt and guilty asses. That's the only way. Just keep quiet. They're all worried about their ass. They're not worried about animals. And this brings me right back to one of Russia Today's interviews 2 days ago. They started it out like this.
Steve, there are a few Americans in Russia with political asylum. That'd be people like Edward Snowden, Tara Reid, and John Mark Dugan. But none of them work with animals. So how did it come to pass that you filed for political asylum in Russia as someone who works with animals?
So Kitty got attacked on June 13th. What's her condition? Nobody seems to know. And then this happens? Jasper the Wolverine, Thursday, 20 hours. They killed my Wolverine. I had to reach out personally to share the news that in consultation with our veterinary team, we determined it was in Jasper's best interests to be euthanized. Euthanized. Yeah, they thought it was in Jasper's best interests. That'd be like your mother broke her hip and she's in the hospital and you're over here in Russia. And they don't even call you. The hospital just, gets a syringe and injects her. That's in her best interest. It's time for her to go. This euthanasia is getting way too popular for everybody. Respectfully, Sarah Howard, Executive Director. Killed my Wolverine. Dear Sarah, as an acknowledgement of your email, I would like you to return the body of Jasper to me in Haines, Alaska, so he can be buried at his real home. To what do you attribute this sudden decline of his health to exactly? To prompt this decision for you as executive director, along with the okay from the people at the Alaska Department of Fish and Game, to terminate Jasper's life. Why wouldn't you ever write me about his condition? You know, as well as everyone else, that Jasper's life really ended due to the atrocity of his brutal seizure, dislocation, and disorientation that commenced out of nowhere on June 26, 2025, exactly a year ago today. Were you present for that, along with your veterinarian TV star, Dr. Oakley? Here's a year ago when I recorded the raid. A year ago today. Is this Sarah Howard right here? Is that her? Is that Sarah Howard? Somebody tell me if that's Sarah Howard. All these troopers. A year ago today, when they burned my place to the ground. Figuratively speaking, of course. Who owns this trailer? As for my moose, Duck Moses, that also was darted and dragged away from his beloved swamp when they were hauling my moose, Duck Moses, away on that big blue sled. There you see Dr. Oakley. Dr. Oakley from the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center. And it looks like that Stephanie Bogle from a Fish and Game. And who's that? Is that Sarah? Oh, let me go back. Who is this person? Who is that? Is that Sarah Howard? As for my moose, Duck Moses, that also was darted and dragged away from his beloved swamp off my cabin porch. Why did you erase his name, his identity, his past? Why did that get covered up with a fake story that echoed all the way to the Holland America cruise lines, prompting them to donate and promote his valiant rescue? From me, everything about this is wicked and wrong. I would hope you answer my curiosities as written here. God bless.